frolicking friends, and welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here, hi, welcome. My name is Morgan. I really hope you enjoyed that little intro teaser thing from the brand new challenge I have planned for my channel. I am going to be doing the Into the Forest Legacy Challenge by SimSonnet. The link will be down in the description below if you want to check it out yourself. But a little bit of background into why I'm starting a new challenge. I mean, I know I have a problem. It's me. I'm the problem. It's me. But I have a legitimate excuse. I got a brand new computer for Christmas, which is super exciting. And I had mentioned that I might do some like mods folder, CC shopping type videos, but there wasn't a whole lot of interest in that. And it would just take me a lot of time, I feel like, to edit that. And it took me a long time to just get my mods folder built, which is why I wanted to start a new challenge. I didn't want to have to worry about broken, missing CC. I do plan to grab what I need to continue my Poison Garden Legacy challenge because that's been my favorite challenge I think I've ever played. But I wanted to give this one a try because I have seen it around before and it looked really interesting to me. But then I think I decided to start the Berry Pastel Rainbow Sea that I kind of half started with werewolves, but you know, I really like the idea of this legacy challenge. I think it'll be a lot of fun. I think in some ways it'll be similar to Poison Garden Legacy in that not all of the families are super goody two shoes happy family. There's gonna be some drama, but also the whole idea and aesthetic of a forest is nice and cute, so I think it might be that kind of perfect harmony between a little bit of drama but also some nice sweet moments. And I feel like the introduction to this challenge kind of encapsulates that idea, and I'm gonna go ahead and read it to you. I'm gonna read you a little bit of the challenge while we watch the founder be made. I'll do a name reveal in a minute. So, Into the Forest Legacy Challenge, again by SimSonnet. Think about the forest, how each tree stands tall and proud, a singular force amidst the rough and unforgiving terrain. However, what we don't see is how each tree is connected. Underneath the ground, invisible to our eyes, lies a complex network of roots all interconnected and sharing their same story of life and death as the forest grows. This legacy challenge is much like this, where each individual stands tall on their own. However, we will have their roots exposed, and we get to see firsthand how some roots nourish and others infect. This is the Into the Forest challenge. So I love that idea that there's gonna be some good cutesy generations, but there's also gonna be some more rotten infected generations. So it'll be a little bit of fun. And yeah, I liked the different generational challenges and things. The other challenge I thought about starting was The Sims in Bloom. I had a founder all made, recorded, but this challenge sounds more interesting to me. So I decided, you know what? I'm just doing what I want to do. We're doing Into the Forest Legacy Challenge. So this is going to be a not so berry type style challenge where the genetics will be kind of natural, but we're going to have some bright hair and eye colors, and each generation is going to have a different color associated with it, where I'm going to pull that into their genetics, their clothes, their house, because your girl loves to color coordinate everything. So that's that's a must for me in a challenge. So Generation 1 is Elm, and the aspiration is fabulously wealthy. The career is none, so just little odd jobs and things like that. Traits are non-committal, high maintenance, and romantic, and the color association is white, but I feel I'm gonna do kind of a white-brown blend, and or maybe all the generations will have a little bit of brown in there just because it's trees, brown tree. I could do green too. I don't know. But anyway, color is white. And here's how the kind of intro goes to it. You grew up with the perfect life, literally. Born to two wealthy and beautiful, successful entrepreneurs, you lived a life where your only worries consisted of which party you had to attend next and whose bed you would be residing in that night. You've been surrounded by success, entertained by only the highest social circles, but all good dreams come to an end. Your parents have given you an ultimatum. Either graduate from college as a doctor or lose your inheritance. What's a sim to do? Being an adult is hard, however, and hardly ever goes as planned. Your partying lifestyle eventually catches up to you, and after a drunken night out with your best friends, you end up having a stranger's child. Now alone with an unwanted baby, your desperation becomes inspiration. You'll show your parents you never needed to become a doctor. So the goals are master the violin skill, painting skill, and knitting skill. Start off in college working on a biology degree. Make at least 2 good friends with at least 1 negative personality trait. Party with them at least once every weekend as a young adult. Throw at least 1 party where your sim has 3 first kisses within the event for funsies, lol. Complete at least 1 week of university before having a one-night stand that results in a daughter. And I can cheat to do that. Live in an apartment for your entire young adult life. Have at least 2 children as a young adult that you are not close with, but your third and all others you have as an adult will have high friendship as they are considered a planned pregnancy. So high friendship, high romance with the partner and spouse. This child is your favorite and it's blatant. Marry the parent of the 3rd child and move out of your apartment into a home. No specifications on the build, but think of it as your white picket fence moment. So I really love the idea of this challenge. I like this kind of first generation. I had kind of planned to start it before I watched Ginny and Georgia. I had watched the first season, but I watched the 2nd season, and so I could like kind of see some parallels. Not quite as much. Like it's not gonna be like that, but yeah, I think it'll be fun. And I'm super excited, and I hope you are excited for this challenge as well. You'll have to let me know what you think about our sim, whose name is, drumroll, Holland Forest. And I decided to spell forest with the double R's. And I went with Holland because a type of elm tree, which the first generation's name is elm, a type of elm tree, or at least like the, I don't know, scientific name for it is like Ulmus hollandica. Like hollandica is something to do with elms. I don't know. I'm not a science person, but I thought that Holland would be cute short for hollandica, and actually I had a friend in college named Holland, so I think it's a cute name. Yeah, so that's Holland for you. I really hope that you're enjoying her little create a sim. I'd love to know what your thoughts are. The other thing that I really have questions or would love your input on is in terms of genetics and all of that. Like, I'm not sure if I want to do more of a true vanilla experience where the spouse or the partners end up having the color of the 2nd generation, and so that when Holland has all of her babies, because she's going to be a little crazy, that their genetics are like naturally mixing. I'll probably cheat, at least because the heir has to be that firstborn daughter, like that's written into the rules for generation 2. So that one I might cheat and give more genetics of the 2nd color. The 2nd generation is maple and will be orange, so I might do a little bit heavier on the orange for the first daughter, but the others have just a general genetic mix of the 2, the white and orange. Okay, so that would be like option 1 with like more of traditional vanilla style genetics. The other way would be to do it kind of more, I don't know. The other way would be to do it a little bit more how I've seen some people do not so berry genetics, where your sim marries just any old random townie type situation and they have kids, and then you take the kids and like purposely give them the next generation's colors. So it's not necessarily genetically inherited, like, because obviously Holland doesn't have orange, and if she just married a townie, he or she wouldn't necessarily have orange, but then the babies just have orange. Like, I don't know. I'm sure you've seen that before as a way for Sims to inherit the colors of the not so very challenge. So if that makes sense, I would love your input on which one we should do. I definitely tend to do a more natural genetic style, but I'm open to trying something different. Like, I feel like this whole challenge is just me wanting to try something a little bit different and explore some gameplay. I haven't really done university. I know, shocking. I feel like I was just busy when the pack came out, and then also I feel like, you know, university is such a grindy thing. Like, it just hasn't appealed to me a whole lot, but I like that I only have to complete 1 week of university in this challenge. Like, I don't have to have Holland graduate. Like, that's the whole point. She drops out because she gets pregnant. So I like that this challenge lets me play with university, but I don't have to be fully committed to the full year-long experience. Actually, it's like longer than that, but it would feel like a literal human year probably to get you through university. So yeah, I really hope that you've enjoyed this Create a Sim. I really hope you enjoyed that little teaser. I want to do a lot of kind of storytelling, little mini machinimas in this series because I had a lot of fun making that, and I hope you enjoyed it as well. Let me know how you think Holland turned out, and definitely let me know about the genetics. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you next time. Happy simming!